Hey, this is Pranav here, and can we all just agree that as soloists, as coaches, consultants, and experts, we have to keep creating a lot? There's always another sales page that we have to write, and then, of course, we have the daily email or a LinkedIn post or even a manifesto and so on. So there's a lot to create, and it's not always easy. And why is that? It's because we put too much of pressure on ourselves. We want our efforts to amount to something substantial. So we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to create that perfect blog post, that perfect presentation, that perfect video. And even though consciously we know that, okay, this is not how it should be, I cannot really come up with something extremely beautiful if I put too much of pressure on myself. And yet subconsciously we are so attached to the outcome that we end up putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. So what do we do about it? Well, instead of giving 100%, we take it easy and we give a 90%. The shift here that I am suggesting is that, okay, you take the pressure off of creating something that is this incredible artifact and instead just have fun. Ease the pressure, take it easy, just play with it a little bit and see what emerges. And I want to share morning pages, which is a very tactical way or a tactical approach of implementing this concept of taking it easy or giving your 90%. Okay, so let's take a look at how this process of morning pages actually works. So imagine this, right? You are up in the morning. If you are my client, you know I have really pushed you to start your day with your creative practice. You have grabbed your caffeine. The kids are still sleeping, so you want to get some writing done. But before you start writing your daily email or that article or that presentation or that video script, you actually give yourself some time, maybe 10 minutes for this practice of morning meditation, for this practice of morning pages, not meditation. I might just leave that in just to tell you, even I can embrace the 90%. Okay, so what does the process look like? Well, firstly, you open a blank Google document. And at the end of the video, I'll also show you my morning pages output. So you open a blank Google document, you keep on writing. It honestly doesn't matter what you write. You can write anything. If you don't know what to write, just say, I don't know what to write, or Pranav is so silly for giving me this exercise, or whatever. Keep typing, but don't keep editing it. You cannot use backspace key. It's as if the backspace key from your keyboard has been removed. You cannot keep on correcting any grammar. If an interesting idea comes up, feel free to pursue it. You don't have to like restrict yourself. You can, if you feel naturally drawn towards an idea, go on writing about it, go on ranting about it, because you can develop this idea later as well. So it's not about really suppressing the good ideas that come up, but we are not intentionally trying to build something. And there's a difference between the two. Now, if you wish to wrap up, do it in 10 minutes. What I mean by that is at least set a minimum timer of 10 minutes. So you're not allowed to quit before 10 minutes, but if you think there is something that you want to pursue even after the 10-minute mark, please feel free to do that. Don't really stop yourself. And then after that is done, ease your way into that LinkedIn post, which means that you might actually copy the LinkedIn post that you want to work on at the end of the document. You do the morning pages, which means again you're lifting pressure off yourself. You're not really, you're aimlessly wandering, right? You're just dumping whatever is coming into your mind. You're free writing. There is nothing, there is nowhere to go. You're having fun. You're giving your 90%, not your 100%. And as your mind settles into it, as you relax a little bit, then easing your way into that LinkedIn post becomes a lot easier. And you will find that content flows a lot more easily simply because you're a lot more relaxed. So this is actually a screenshot of a real morning pages exercise that I had done. I promise you this is not planned because this is very embarrassing. As you can see, there are a ton of typos. I think I was annoyed with something or someone because you can see me writing, I don't want the explanation because I don't want that. I don't care what is there. I'm sharing what I felt because we are honest travelers and you are making us feel that way. So that is not the case. So you can see there is absolutely no coherence. I'm just rambling. I'm making a lot of mistakes. I am making typos, but I'm not fixing them. I'm just going on and on and on and on. That's how morning pages should be done. I hope this helps. Thanks.